How you guys doing? I'm here to give you my CONCACAF 2013 Gold Cup preview and predictions. The tournament starts on Sunday, July 7th, and will take place over the next 3 weeks and end on July 28th, with the final being in Chicago, Illinois at Soldier Field. This is, as always, is the regional tournament for CONCACAF, which stands for the Confederation of North, Central American, and Caribbean Association Football. So basically, every team that has a Caribbean nation, a Central American nation, or a North American nation, the 12 who have regionally qualified are all in this tournament. And basically, there are 7 squads here who are not taking place in the World Cup qualifying, which is taking place simultaneously, who are bringing their A+ squads here, which is Belize, Cuba, El Salvador, Trinidad and Tobago, Haiti, Canada, and Martinique. Then 3 nations are going to bring like their A- squads because their talent pool is a little bit less depth, and that is will be Costa Rica, Honduras, and Panama. And then the Mexico and United States are bringing basically no players, or very, very even limited players. The USA, I think, has like even 2 who have been a big part of World Cup qualifying. So maybe even like a B or maybe even like C squads from them. But the winner of this tournament will face off against the winner of the 2015 edition of this tournament to determine who goes to the 2017 Confederations Cup in Russia. Also, this is just regional bragging rights, a nice trophy, and to say you get to be the champion for the next 2 years. So in Group A, we have Mexico, Panama, Canada, and Martinique. I do see Mexico winning this group, Panama finishing second, and Canada being one of the so basically, being one of the 2 third-place teams that advances. In the 3 groups, the top 2 teams from each will automatically advance to the knockout round, the quarterfinals. And the 2 best out of the 3 third-place teams will be advancing. I see Canada being one of those teams, and I see Martinique being eliminated right there. In Group B, I see Honduras winning. In second place, I see Haiti, and then Trinidad and Tobago will be the team advancing in third place out of this group, with Group C having the only 2 people advance from it. And then that means El Salvador will be eliminated. Group C, I see the USA winning and Costa Rica coming in second. I do see Cuba coming in third, but that will not be enough, and them and Belize will both be eliminated. So we move on from there to the quarterfinal knockout stage. The games will be taking place individually. The first 2 games I mentioned will be taking place at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. The latter 2 will be in M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. We have Panama, and actually, based off of the standings, we have Panama and Haiti. I actually have Haiti winning this game, and Haiti's looked very good over the past couple weeks. I think that they maybe are one of the most improved teams in CONCACAF, along with Honduras, along with Trinidad and Tobago, along with Belize. It's the first time they've ever made this tournament. But for most of those teams, that isn't still where most of the other teams in this region are. But for Haiti, they're quickly catching up. So I see them pulling the upset against Panama here. Next is a little bit of a David versus Goliath matchup. Mexico versus Trinidad and Tobago. I do see Mexico ending up winning here, but Trinidad and Tobago will give a much bigger fight than they have anticipated. The Mexican national team has looked pretty weak, or pretty, this has looked just not like themselves this entire year. And outside of a road win at Jamaica, and then a win in the Confederations Cup against Japan, they have looked really weak this entire year. They hadn't lost a game, but I think their record is 1 win, 2 losses, and like 7 or 8 ties, something like that, or it might be like 6 ties. They in the 3 current home World Cup qualifiers at Estadio Azteca, which is known as the best home field advantage in the world, they have 3 points. Each was a scoreless draw to Jamaica, the United States, and Costa Rica, which is inexcusable for Mexico. But I do see them advancing past Trinidad and Tobago here. That sets up the semifinal matchup on that side of the bracket of Haiti versus Mexico, which I'll get to in a minute. On the bottom half of that bracket, the Baltimore games will be Honduras versus Costa Rica. This is probably the 2 best teams in Central America right now. They faced a lot this year already not only in like the Central American Cup, but I think they've already faced twice in World Cup qualifying, if not once, and one more is about to come anyway. I do see Costa Rica pulling this off for the simple reason that their squad is just a little bit better, hence why they're even better in a better position in World Cup qualifying, second to the United States. I just see that we'll get a Group C rematch in the semifinals here, with the USA taking on Canada and beating them. This Canada squad might give the USA a little bit of trouble because they have a lot to prove after the absolutely humiliating way that they left World Cup qualifying last year. But USA is just very, very strong compared to them. And the USA in the last two meetings against Canada both were scoreless draws. But I see the USA finally getting their revenge here and winning this match, which sets up a Costa Rica USA semifinal in that part of the bracket. So both of these semifinals will be taking place in Cowboy Stadium. Haiti versus Mexico. I do have Mexico winning here. They're just a little bit of a more of a superior team. Haiti could pull the upset here, but I just think that Mexico, we're just destined to see another Mexico-USA final for the 4th time in a row. And on the bottom half of the bracket, I do have the USA beating Costa Rica. I think the Costa Ricans might put off the gas a little bit here and wait and try and use their best game plan against the United States team in the September 6th game that actually counts for World Cup qualifying. So the USA actually has a lot deeper of a talent pool, and even though most of the players who aren't involved in World Cup qualifying are in the squad, I just see them having that desire to go and face Mexico in the final. And the final for the, as I said, 4th time in a row. USA won the 2007 version. Mexico won both 2009 and 2011. I see the USA winning the 2013 version of the CONCACAF Gold Cup here. I just think that Jurgen Klinsmann made the right selections from the talent pool that he has available to him for this roster. I feel that Nick Raimondo and Bill Hamid, whichever one starts in net, is going to be a great selection. I mean, USA, one position that we've always been known to be strong at internationally is goalkeeper, and I feel those two could step in here, represent the MLS very well. Our defensive setup for this tournament is pretty strong, actually. Carlos Bocanegra was not called in, but I think the back line of Beasley on the left, Onyewu and Goodson in the middle, and then Corey Ash on the right is going to be very, very strong. Up the middle, you have Beckerman, you have Corona, you have Diskerud, you have Torres, you have Bedoya, and one more person, Stuart Holden. And then maybe even Josh Gad if he gets healthy. So that looks very strong to me with a lot of wing play. Up top, you got Chris Wondolowski, you have Jack McInerney, who I really want Klinsmann to start. You have Hercules Gomez, Will Bruin, and Landon Donovan. So if Donovan can get back to his old self, I think that this tournament's already won for the United States because he'll be the best player in the tournament. But the one player that I'm really looking forward to seeing is Jack McInerney play. So hopefully he can just score a lot for the United States. I'm calling he's going to win the Golden Boot, him or Donovan. But that means the USA will win this tournament, and we will finally, since the first time since 2007, the USA will win the tournament on their home soil. Actually, the 2007 final took place at Soldier Field, so we're going to see a history repeat itself in this occasion. Leave your thoughts below. I will see you guys later.